Gee. Welcome in, guys. Everything is pre-listed that I'm going to do tonight. Take a bit of time and look at the auction items and see if there's anything you want. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna show everything. I'll show the stuff if there's questions. Otherwise, I'm just gonna run the stuff that has pre-bids. So if you want something, either ask to see it or place a pre-bid. And I'm just gonna go in the order that the pre-bids are on my PC. There's lots of stuff in the buy now. Feel free to make offers. And if you haven't voted in the Bish's Naughty Awards yet, or you don't know what the Bish's Naughty Awards are, uh, go to the suburbanbish.com and you can vote and get more info about it. The deal of the day, everything I sell is a deal. I did make some profit on some items today, though. Last week, I think I lost money on every single thing I sold on Sunday. And today, there was a couple items that I had bought in such large quantity that I was able to turn a bit of a profit on them. But I lost money on 90% of them. I'm not very good at this, Mr. Bish. I may do that, Bishy. I've also thought about doing it beforehand, uh, to get people to look at the stuff that I have listed, because people bid on their stuff and then they leave. Because most of the people that bid on this stuff they already saw the preview, so they know what's there. Hey, Sherry, how are you? My problem is I can't get around early enough before my show because I try to get my shipping done from the night before, and it ends up taking probably half an hour anyway to get the stuff set up for the sale. Thanks for the share, Sherry. All right, I'm gonna get started. Uh, at 8:30, we are gonna raid out to the Suburban Bitch, who is having a 3,000 follower celebration and game night, I guess. You having game night, Bishy? Is that what it is? And Paper Palooza is still going on. Shamir is selling right now. But if there's something you're interested in, just place a pre-bid on it and I will run it. So I'm just going to start with the pre-bids I have. I'm just going to go down the order that I see them. And whatever happens, happens. And then if it doesn't take till 8:30, I just stick around until Bishy comes on. Hey, Junkie. Everybody's so mean to Junkie. All right, we're going to start with 7EH. Oh, this Christmas postcard, that elf is licking Santa's ear, apparently. 1914, it's embossed, decent condition, kind of an odd subject matter there. And we'll just do 10-second options. And that is running. Bishy, I got my shipping done about 6 minutes before the show started. He does. He's putting up his hand like, no, don't do that. But he likes it. Thank you, Dawn. All right, we got a 1933 Wheaties cereal Skippy comic trading card. Got some creasing there. Not perfect by any means, but these things are pretty rare. And that is running. Are you guys going to Bishy's at 8:30? Do you remember Bishy's at 8:30? Thank you, Anastatic. I'm gonna I'm gonna ship and listen. Butterfly's gonna play upstairs, and I'm gonna stay down here and ship so I get at least this done. Hey Riley, welcome in. We're doing the pre-listed stuff that has pre-bids. Take a look down to the auction tab. I just have pre-listed stuff tonight. Um, yeah, I'm gonna uh play while if I can, while I ship. 1957 Bigelow's department store catalog. It's got some staining on the front cover, but it's in pretty nice condition for like a 70-year-old catalog. So I'm gonna run it. 10 seconds running. Bigelow from Jamestown. All sorts of cool old products in there. Thank you, Rumpus Room Collectibles. You now have access to all those great coupons up there. Bishy, I gotta stop looking at the prices that stuff sell for when I ship after my Sunday shows when I do horrible. Because then I see the coupons people use and the prices that are below $5, and it's even more depressing. Monthly time book. Oh, leather bound. 1906. There's some writing in it. One log tree. So it looks like it was by a like a sawmill or lumber yard or something. Must have. But neat cover. That one's running. Oh, I wish they'd let you do custom coupons and custom. Uh, Thanks, Ohio, and custom rewards. Junkie, I forgot to stick in the little sheet of Maine's kitty tissue paper, so you'll have to wait for that. Run ledgers. I saw what was her name? Alyssa sold one yesterday for like 170 bucks or something. I just came in as she was finishing it up, and I don't know what was special about it. Palace Studios, Atlantic City. It's one of those photo booth postcards of the guy's head sticking above the airplane drawing. I already started, Rag. I thought you were here. Had I known, I'd have just sat here in silence, like we did until Junkie got here. I've got 2 tubs of those things, Junkie. Do you want to buy some scarves? That's running on the Atlantic City photo booth card. I, th- I think Junkie got the good ones though this week. Thank you, Dawn. Of course, I think she paid more. What am I being mean about? We're all crazy cat people. We all need cat food. Baba and Lucy did not like the Aldi cat food at all. I gave them a can of it the one day, and it took them 2.5 days to eat it. They kept asking me for something better, and I said no. You're gonna eat that. You ate the first can. You've only got 2 cans of it. You're gonna eat it. And they did. You could sneak them home with some communion wafers, Chunky. All right, this is another Wheaties Skippy card from the 30s. And that is running. Bub and Lucy haven't figured out that one yet. I do worry that Bubba's gonna cut the hell out of him with his claws if he doesn't like his food. And that looks like all the pre-bids. That was another successful show. 29 items nobody wants. I do, Ohio. I I lately I've been covering up with blankets and putting blankets on my lap before I let him get up there or before I fall asleep. He woke me up one night by digging his claws into my chest. I think they went about Deep as the muscle. We know, Rag. We watched you. Run checks. Are there checks in the? There's no checks. I don't have any checks here. Hey, Bubby. I'll try to remember to throw some checks in for you, Ohio. I'm not walking across the building for 13 minutes. I'm not even in my ephemera area. See, I'm in my area with the stool, so I can sit here. Yeah, you know what this was, Ohio? This stuff had been listed forever, and I just never got around to having enough to have a decent show. I mean, there's some decent stuff in there, but I only had there's only 29 left in there. Um, but I wanted to run them at least once, and then I'm just going to clone them into my Thanksgiving show. Ohio, your phone goes everywhere. You can participate in the online society while you're out and about. Margaret ignored her entire family last year for 12 hours. Those are a time traveler. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. I'm just running the pre-listed stuff, and I ran out of pre-bids. So take a look down through the auction tab and see if there's something you want me to run. And if there is, either place a pre-bid or let me know. And we're going to raid out ourselves here in about 12 minutes. We're going to raid out to the Suburban Bish, the one and only Suburban Bish that puts on the Naughty Awards. She is doing her 3,000 follower celebration and having a game night. But if there's something you want me to run, just let me know or else place a pre-bid. And if anybody here is not following Ozark Time Traveler, give them a follow. Thanks for the purchase, Rumpus. Oh, hi. You missed a killer show on Wednesday. I had like a 6-hour ephemera show, and I sold 2 items. Hey, Jen. I sold 2 things that had grapes on them to Kristen. I think they were pity purchases. Jen, what do you want the squishies for? Are those to resell, or are you like have your own personal collection? You squish them. Are you still selling them? I popped into one of your shows with the Labubu guys looking on it, uh, and you were taking too long, and I had to walk out of the room and go do something, and then I got distracted. Jen, have you looked into importing them from China? Kristen's here, everybody. Say hi, Kristen. Have you looked into like importing some from China? Yeah, but you like to buy them from Squishiverse. that, that was Butterfly's problem there for a week or so. She didn't like she doesn't like the squishies, but she likes the games. Well, the thing is, Jen, you can buy those same things from China, and you ought to see some of the prices online. I mean, if you're looking for like just for pure profit on them, it's not as fun to like order them online. Yeah, I watched a number of those Squishyverse shows with Butterfly. The one girl is better than the other one to listen to. I don't know their names. I didn't clone them into this show. I'll clone them in on Sunday or for next Sunday's show. I'll probably do it by Wednesday. And then you can go in and make offers and build yourself a bundle. Because I only had 4 pre-bids, and I'm gonna rate out Tabishi at 8:30. This was just a show to offer this stuff to the general public that I had in the pre-listed stuff. Because I'm not gonna build a decent ephemera show that with pre-listed stuff at this point. Before my Thanksgiving purge show where I just sell everything for $1. Yeah, I know that, Jen. But I didn't clone I didn't clone the paper into any paper into the buy now at all until 5 minutes before the show started. And I didn't know you were gonna come in here either. Whoops. Well, that's a new one. Now the box and the screen moves around. But yeah, I pretty much have all my buy now items in my Sunday shows. I don't put my music in there, but all the paper and the antique stuff and the squishies and all that crap are in there. Jen, I I'll maybe we'll see, but I may try to cap this shipping on Sunday if you're gonna buy a bunch of them. Uh, if you think they'll fit in like a flat rate box, and I'll just make sure I sell all small stuff. Put them in the show. I'm gonna rate out here in 6 minutes, Jen, and you won't have time to buy them because we're gonna go to Bishy's 3,000 follower celebration. This was only a half an hour show, and I've spent most of it just sitting here talking at my phone. Yeah, we can definitely when you're laying in bed in the dark, you can definitely tell which one's Bubba when he climbs across you. He's like 3 times the size of Lucy. Chunky, you left my show early today. An offer, all right. D- Mr. Bish, do your relatives have any pets of their own? Oh, they're allergic. I think they could pray the allergy away if they prayed hard enough. I'm an asshole. Why do you guys come into my chat anyway? You can stop bidding at any time, Junkie. Junkie, I already I don't even I'm not gonna dig it out. I'll add some I'll start you a pile and add you a couple more. Jen, I'll tell you what. While I'm sitting here before I rate out, I'll just clone them into Sunday right now. But you have to go into the Sunday show to do the offers. If you do the offers in the marketplace, it won't combine the shipping unless you pay full price. At least usually it won't. Um, I usually wait till later in the week because I list stuff all the time and I don't like to clone repeatedly because I've got 3 folders that I clone from. Uh, do. Okay, Jen, they should all be cloned into Sunday now. Well, Jen, it would be a lot easier if whatnot didn't keep changing crap. I have a lot of placeholder shows. That's the only way I can think to do it. I have like a show that's called Buy Now that I have private, where I keep all the Buy Now stuff on. It said I had an offer, but it doesn't look like there's any offers when I click. Why is it doing that? Oh, there it goes. Thank you, Ohio. Vishy, if you get too many followers, you're gonna place yourself out of your own awards for next year if you do the 10,000 limit. Did everybody vote? I voted. She's not here. That's okay. Half the time, the people I talk to aren't here. I never look. I just talk, and if they don't answer me, I just assume they left. Yeah, that's a new thing. They have this scrolling thing like it's 1995. I wish it would blink too. Remember the blinky scroll things on all those old like Lycos and Netscape browsers? I still haven't put batteries in my buttons. The batteries on the other side of my counter here. I can't reach them. We're gonna rate out the Bishy. Bishy is on. So let me check, make sure I don't have any prebids. No prebids, no offers. All right, guys. Thank you for coming. And Jen, just remember, make sure you go into the show on Sunday. Go to my profile like that way to go into the show before you start making the offers. Otherwise, I'll put them in the marketplace and then it won't want to combine shipping for you. All right. We're going to go see Bishy, and I think she's playing games. and she's celebrating her 3,000 followers. I did not. I'll do that right now, Jen. Thank you guys.